Today I will demonstrate the startup and takeoff procedure for the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Once in the cockpit, begin by tapping twice on the main power button and closing the canopy. After the canopy closes, secure it and tap on JFS Start button. Above the right auxiliary panel, check for the RPM needle to start rising, and when it hits 10,000, go ahead and put your throttle to idle by tapping on the throttle off button. Now that you have introduced fuel into the engine, check for 50 to 60,000 RPM and for the F-fit needle to stabilize around 5 to 7. At your aviation panel, turn on every switch after turning the INS knob to storage. At the lights panel, turn on the data entry display knob all the way but tapping on it 4 times. Then, enable chaff and flares by tapping on the chaff and flares arm switch. Also enable FCR and radar altimeter. Now go on your left auxiliary panel and tap on RWR to turn on radar warning receiver, which will help you with identifying foes like bandits or SAMs, and friendlies like wingmen or the KC-135 Stratotanker, IFF for short. In the external lights panel, you should arrange the settings according to the directions given to you by the squadron leader, as they should be used for long-distance recognition of each wingman and not as decorations. Just make sure you flip the master switch, as the lights won't turn on without it. Before takeoff or taxi, turn the INS knob to the nav position. Check everything quickly for one last time, as you could have forgotten something important. For takeoff, release the brakes and increase the throttle to the afterburner position. If you want, you can increase the throttle to full military power, release the brakes and then engage the afterburner to reduce the runway rolling distance. Use the rudder to keep the aircraft aligned with the runway and focus on your flight path vector being in the middle of it. Once you reach around 200 to 250 knots, depending on the weight of your aircraft, you should pull back on the side stick and quickly retract the landing gears. After retracting, check for gear lights off on the left auxiliary panel. There will be more tutorials like this coming, so if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, hit that subscribe and like button. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one.